Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to TTV News with some last events in our province. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, recently the National Assembly member Hoa Thanh, deputy head of the delegation in charge of National Assembly delegation of the Ninh province, has had a meeting with nearly 100 voters in Hoa Thanh town.
At the meeting, the voters were excited and highly appreciated the spirit and responsibility of the delegation of the National Assembly of the Ninh province in the past term. At the same time, Hoa Thanh voters have also proposed a number of practical issues, such as improving education and building a training mechanisms to attract talent to contribute to the development of the country, strengthening supervision of the implementation of the law on religious beliefs, and inspect and strictly handle cases of abusing religious beliefs for illegal religious activities. Representative Hoa Thanh received some opinions and recommendations from voters and added that our country now has many policies to attract and use talents. The legal system is more and more complex and is always closely monitored by the National Assembly and other functional agencies.
It's part of a series of activities to celebrate 90th anniversary of the establishment of the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union. Tay Ninh Provincial Youth Union organized a visit to former youth union officials of the Ninh province through the periods. At its destination, the member of the delegation kindly visited and asked for the help. They expressed their deep gratitude to the contribution and dedication of the former members of the youth union during the development of the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union of the Ninh province. The former youth corps also told the younger generations to continue to uphold the tradition, constantly making the efforts of working, studying, and always shocking and volunteering on all fronts.
According to the Ministry of Industry and Trade, Vietnam achieved record trade results in 2020 despite the challenges of the pandemic, with the total trade estimated at about 543.9 billion Vietnam dong, up to 5.1% over the period last year.
Meanwhile, a report of the Department of Industry and Trade shows that the export, exchange and purchase and sales of goods are gradually recovering in the first months of 2021. Export turnover in February is estimated at $507 million. Accumulation is estimated at $953 million, up to 48% over the same period. In particular, the domestic economic sector continued to be the driving force for export growth. Despite potential risks, opportunities for Vietnam to increase its exports in 2021 are available. It also points to the successful utilization by Vietnamese enterprises on new generation free trade agreements, such as the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership (CPTPP) and the EU-Vietnam Free Trade Agreement (EVFTA). To make the most of opportunities provided by free trade agreements, Vietnam should promote linkages between domestic businesses and foreign companies, enhance the added value of local production, increase product competitiveness, and improve firms' position in the international arena. In addition, industry and sectors need to carry out reforms to improve the corporate governance and promote digital transformation in the management and operation of businesses.
And ladies and gentlemen, tourism for cultural festival and traditional craft villages is an inherent strength and features of Vietnamese tourism. This makes more sense for international tourists to learn about national cultural traditions. And now we come to the news of promoting tourism associated with developing traditional craft villages.
The exploitation and promotion of traditional craft villages is a sustainable development strategy associated with the local community, at the same time preserving the cultural identities of localities that have entered the national subconscious. With the goal of turning tourism into a key economic sector of the province by 2030, nowadays the Ninh province is focusing on investment in the construction and diversification of tourism products associated with the development of rural handicrafts. The Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism says that Tay Ninh is a province with many potentials and advantages to develop tourism, in which there are many long-standing traditional craft villages. This is a rich humanistic tourism resource that contributes to the creation of tourism products. In addition, the province also developed a project to build developed tourism products and support services accordingly. Some traditional craft villages will be attracted to the spiritual tourism route with Cao Đài Holy See Padang Mountain tourist area, farm stay and ecotourism tourist spots of the province. Once the craft villages attract tourists, develop craft villages tourism, and increase the income for the people, the craft and traditional craft villages will be straight up the danger of being lost.
Since the Lunar New Year of 2021 to now, the mango prices in the province have shown signs of a sharp decrease. The reason for the decrease in mango prices is the influence of the COVID-19 epidemic, high output in the context of difficult consumption. In Thành Bắc Tứ Quý Mango Cooperative, Tân Biên District, currently there are over 22 hectares of Tứ Quý mangoes of the cooperative members entering the main harvest period, but prices are decreasing every day. This year, due to the disease, the price could not be sold. The price could be 10 or so thousand is the highest price, and then gradually there are only a few thousand in the garden. The price is from 8,000, 7,000, 5,000 depending on the type. In general, people have a good crop this year but low price. Currently, not only the Tứ Quý mango, but several mango of the people growing in Ba mountain area has also started the harvest, but the traders only buy it with the price from 5,000 Vietnam dong to 6,000 Vietnam dong per kilogram, depending on the type. This year, due to favorable weather, the productivity of mango cultivation increases. This time is beginning to harvest. While the output market mainly supplies to traditional markets, the quantity sold is small, leading to oversupply, so prices plummeted.
And ladies and gentlemen, as the trade union leader in the foreign enterprise, Mr. Nguyễn Thị Huỳnh Giao, born in 1988, has made effective and practical contribution to the emulation movement of good labor and by thus constructing strong union organization. She is considered as a female union official with all her heart for her work and harmonious spirit between the business and employees.
The first Team Vietnam Garment Company Limited is a foreign enterprise specializing in production of knit fabrics located in Thanh Thanh Công Industrial Park, An Hoa Ward, Trang Bang Thấu. The company employs over 6,000 workers, in which female workers account for over 60%. As the chairwoman of the unit trade union, Ms. Nguyễn Thị Huỳnh Giao is a person with a sense of responsibility in her work. With the thought of how to make employees have a stable working environment and better income, Mr. Huỳnh Giao has coordinated and proposed to the board of directors of the company to well implement the fair policies, improve the work environment for employees, especially female employees, mobilizing union members and workers to register for emulation of good labor, emulation of good at work, and well take care of household, and thereby creating a harmonious and stable labor relationship in the company, helping businesses to develop workers' income better. Along with that, with a large number of female employees, Mr. Huỳnh Giao regularly coordinated activities to visit key gaps, encourage union members, workers in difficult circumstances, help them to strive to improve obtain life, as well as follow arrangement competition, create a spirit of comfort and fun for workers, especially during holidays and New Year Eve.
I am a worker of First Team Vietnam Company for more than 5 years. Last, I had an accident when I got home from work. At that time, the trade union of the company, especially Miss Giao, came to visit and give gifts to me. I feel very happy, warm-hearted by receiving attention of the company's trade union. When returning to work, Miss Giao also proposed to arrange for me to work more gently. I am very thankful for that attention.
In 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic is complicated development affecting the production activities of many enterprises, affecting the income of workers also. The Trade Union Executive Committee has proposal to the Board of Directors of the company. The director of the company has meaningful support activities to employees to create many meaningful support activities for employees, such as giving more than 50 tons of rice to on workers, organizing gifts for workers in difficult circumstances with a total value of more than 764 million Vietnam dong. And in order to organize these meaningful activities, the role of chairman of trade unions of the unions, advisory and recommendation is also very important. For Ms. Huỳnh Giao, is considered a bridge to have business and worker more friendly, through which the business can better care for their workers and organize many emulation activities to accomplish excellently. And with a sense of responsibility, dynamism, and enthusiasm, Ms. Nguyễn Thị Huỳnh Giao, chairwoman of First Team Vietnam Company Limited, has made effective and practical contribution in the emulation movement of good labor and construction, building a strong trade union organization activities to welcome the demands of workers and the unit. From 2017 up to now, she has received many certificates of merit and certificates of merit from Vietnam Chair of Labor Unions, the People Committees of Tay Ninh Province, and the Labor Unions of Tay Ninh Province also, the Trade Union of the Provincial Economic Zone, etc. And Ms. Nguyễn Thị Huỳnh Giao has been honored as one of the typical individuals with outstanding achievements in studying and following Ho Chi Minh ideology, morality, and style in 2020, organized by the Tay Ninh Provincial Party Committee.
And that's all for TTV News today. Thank you for joining us and see you more next time.